Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice and welcome to your next 48-hour reading. So we're going to be looking at, Eight of Swords. So for some of you, you're going to be stuck in your head about something, or you're going to be stuck somewhere, literally, for a time. Okay. So we're looking at the next 48 to 72 hours. Take the messages as they resonate. Never force anything to fit, but also keep an open mind. It could be talking about things that haven't happened yet, so you wouldn't know about them. They wouldn't resonate for you necessarily, okay? So just keep an open mind. All right, let's see what's going on for my subscribers in the next 48 hours. Give or take a day or two, yeah? For my subscribers in the next 48 hours. If you're new, hi, welcome. Say hi so we can welcome you properly. We pull a few tarot cards first, looking at different scenarios, and then we clarify with oracle cards. The messages could be quite specific sometimes, so just, again, take it as it resonates. All right. Okay, so let's see. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. Okay, cool. So in the next 48 to 72 hours, there's good news coming in, offers, invitations to do with money, job. Good news in terms of your studies. You pass something, or you get approved for something. Okay. You could also be receiving gifts for some of you with the Page of Pentacles, or you giving gifts. Okay. Children could also be a factor. Children, grandchildren, etc. I'm also seeing the early stages of creating a strategy for something, whether that is to do with your business, your career, your personal goals, how you're going to reorganize the house, how you're going to build, where you're going to take a relationship next. There's conversations about, so how do we do this? What are the actions that we need to take? Who do we need to talk to, right? That kind of situation. Looking at something in detail also comes up here. And fixing things also comes up here for some of you. Okay, let's keep going. What do we have first? Okay, Two of Cups as the first card. We will take it. Two of Cups is a beautiful energy. It can be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. It's a heart-to-heart conversation. It's a soul-to-soul connection. Someone who is like-minded, like-hearted. We see eye to eye. We have a lot in common. The feelings are mutual. The interest is mutual. The respect is mutual. Okay, Three of Swords. So maybe there's some sort of tiff. There's some sort of argument. Or this has already happened, and the Page of Pentacles is that conversation of, okay, how do we move past this? And how do we make it so this doesn't happen again? Okay, this is really looking at the why of a situation. Why does this keep happening? Where is this coming from? So relationships can be mended. Okay, there could be some sort of, with the Three of Swords, it's usually just words that kind of hurt your feelings. So it can be misunderstandings, or it could be having the same argument, and it's like, oh, this again. And the good thing about it is there's a lot of love and respect here, whether this is a friend, family member, or a romantic partner, romantic interest, someone you work very closely with. And so the focus is, how do we fix it? How do we fix it? For some of you, it could be hearing from someone that you used to have this kind of relationship with, and you had a falling out over some sort of misunderstanding. Sorry, hold on. Ooh. Oh yeah, definitely communication has been an issue. Misunderstandings, or you haven't been communicating. You have not spoken to this person in a very long time. 3 months, 3 years. And you could be hearing from them out of the blue, where they say, I want to understand what really happened. I want to understand what really happened. Why did that happen? Why did you say that? Why did you do that? Okay. someone could also be looking to make amends, bringing you a gift. This could also be meeting someone, but there's something not quite, it's not that it's not quite right. There's something less than desirable about the situation, right? So you're meeting someone, you have this amazing connection, but it turns out they live very far from you. So it would be a long distance friendship or a long distance relationship that you would start to build. And it's like, okay, how do we do that? Is that feasible? Or you find the perfect home, but it's just outside your price point, and it's like, could I get there though? Like, how do I get there? You find the perfect job for you, but it's not. You'd have to move, or you'd have to completely change your schedule, completely change your routines, but it's something that you absolutely love. So it's like Page of Pentacles. How could I make that happen? Could I make that happen? Before I say yes or no, before I decide what I want to do about it, I want to look at the practicals, right? Okay. The Knight of Wands. There's a trip that's happening here. And the Nine of Swords. There's a trip that you'll be very anxious about. It could be related to this, but it doesn't have to be. Remember, the events we're picking up on could all be linked, or it could be separate events altogether. But there's a trip that's coming up that you're going to be very anxious about. Okay, now if it is a situation where you'd have to hash out or rehash something unpleasant that happened, it would make you anxious. And it's a case of, I really don't want to. It could go either way, and I can't do the arguing, I can't do the fighting, I can't do that again, but I'm hopeful, so I'll go and see what happens. You could have trouble sleeping. God knows I am. Over change. Something is changing, whether you're aware of it or not, or something's about to change and maybe you're picking up on it subconsciously. I don't know. But yeah, a change or something to do with a trip. Or this could be where you're expecting someone to come see you and you're worrying and freaking out over what's going to happen, or you're worrying and freaking out over cleaning the house. You know, remember, these could be quite literal and very day to day. I don't have time to clean. How am I going to host? How am I going to have guests? Okay, let's keep going. See what else we're getting here. There's also if this is something to do with, if this is like an ex for some of you, it's not the maniac. Okay, it's not the maniac. It's the ex where you were just getting started, you were just getting to know each other, and the wrong thing was said or taken the wrong way, and because you didn't know each other, you didn't quite understand how the other person meant it, and you took it wrong, or they did, and that just kind of left a bad taste in your mouth, and you kind of drifted apart from there. Okay, is that kind of an ex? Or the ex where you were just getting started with something, and they had to, out of the blue, move away, right? And you tried the long distance, it didn't quite work. It's not like you hate each other. There wasn't a lot of betrayal and backstabbing. It just drifted apart for some reason, okay? If it's an ex, is that ex, not the maniac, okay? Don't talk to the maniac. For some of you, there is the concern of what if they go away again. So, all right. For some of you, you're also contemplating job change. This could be an interview they're preparing for. The Three of Swords could also be just anxiety. It doesn't have to be heartbreak or breakup. It could just be anxiety, especially next to the Nine of Swords. So anxiety over traveling for some sort of meeting. And that could be an interview for money, for a job, for getting accepted into something, okay? Something with high stakes, okay? Six of Cups, well, here's the blast from the past. And the Empress. Okay. For some of you, there's news that someone's pregnant, or in the time that you haven't seen each other, someone's had a baby. For others of you, this is a time when you'll be around children, whether they're your own or someone else's, or whoever's visiting you is bringing their children. Maybe they didn't have kids last time you saw them. Like I said, kids are a factor here. For some of you, maybe the conversations, the sore spot that keeps resurfacing is around children, starting a family. Maybe you're not on the same page and you're on the same page with everything else. So this could be the time when you become a bit more open to the idea, or you decide to give it a go, or actually it turns out, well, the decision's made because someone's pregnant already. Again, this is not going to be for everybody, so don't take it if it doesn't make sense to you. For others of you, this is spending time with family, a mother figure, a sister, and some sort of female figure that's significant to you. Spending time with someone who raised you. That doesn't necessarily have to be your mother. Okay? For those of you, this is quite specific. You used to babysit. And now those kids are all grown up and they're coming to see you. Okay, interesting. A lot of kids in here. Also a reminiscing energy. So again, this is all about some sort of reunion that's happening. It could be siblings. It could be getting together for someone's event. Okay, with the Empress, this is a hostess. Five of Pentacles. I love these cards. I forgot how much I like these cards. And the Eight of Swords. Be mindful of how much you're spending this weekend. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be stuck. Eight of Swords, what we picked up earlier, stuck between a rock and a hard place because you have an opportunity to travel, to make peace with someone and reestablish a relationship that used to be very important to you. But you have financial concerns. Okay, maybe that's what your concern is. I know they're going to bring me a gift. I can't afford to get them a gift. I don't want that to turn into another misunderstanding. And that's the overthinking and the overanalyzing for some of you. For others of you, it's a case of I don't have the money to feed all these people, right? It's like, oh yeah, since we last spoke, I went and had kids, and we're all coming together, and before you know it, you thought you were just meeting them, but they're bringing the whole family, and you're like, I don't have the money for this. And it's like, how do I don't want to be rude, I don't want to say the wrong thing, because we're just trying to make up. Now, the best policy with that is to just have a conversation. What I would say is, if there's a sensitive topic, I would have an in-person conversation, or at least like a video call, so that you can see and hear each other when you're having a sensitive discussion, so that you can see exactly where the other person's coming from. In messages, either you don't hear tone or you hear tone that's not there. You see what I'm saying? Okay. But yeah, be mindful of overspending as well in the next 48 hours. There could be some sort of expense coming in that you forgot about, so that's going to mess with your budget. Go ahead and just double check the money that's expected to leave your account in the next few days, because I feel like you're going to find something in there that either you forgot to cancel, or you forgot the payment start this month, or you thought it was done already but turns out one last payment, something like that. Okay. And again, the Eight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, where the hell am I going to get that money? Who can I talk to? Can I borrow it? Like that kind of. Alright, and then we have the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant. This is really, really nice. Okay. With the Two of Cups in your reading, this could be proposal energy happening in the next 48, 72 hours. If that's you, come back and tell us. Or it's someone very close to you. Maybe this is you helping two other people, whether that's, your friends or your family, or they're the couple that separated and you're on the outside and you've been talking to each of them individually and you understood where there was the disconnect, where there was the misunderstanding. And so you kind of orchestrated this, let's all talk, let's all get together. And they could end up getting married and crediting you for it. But yeah, this is like proposal energy. I'm getting all sorts of chills. For others of you, whatever it is that you're talking about, interviewing for, applying for, anxious about over here, you have an offer coming in the second day or the so if you're interviewing today, the offer's coming in tomorrow, or if you're interviewing today and it's not coming in tomorrow, it's the day after, right? If that makes sense. But here it comes, the offer. Or someone telling you they accept your bid, or they accept your proposal, or they accept your suggestion, your plan, your idea, your whatever it is that you put forward for consideration. This is really, really nice energy here. And if this isn't romantic, because it doesn't have to be, it's just making a commitment, right? To start over, to start fresh. There's a lot of love and respect here, and love is not just romantic. And we have a plan, we're agreeing a plan, or this is the contract, we're agreeing the terms and conditions. Yeah, look, Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Getting what you asked for, getting what you applied for, getting the support, the help you need or ask for. That could be from a bank with a Hierophant, but it could also be from someone in your family or someone in the community or some sort of organization. If it's like support, loan, or charity, you could be doing this for someone else. You could be volunteering, offering your support, right? Out of the kindness of your heart. Three of Cups, though, celebration. Wow, reunion, reconciliation, with the Lovers under that. Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. This is something that's been a long time in the making, and someone's been really hesitant and really fearful to just take a chance, talk to you with the Fool about this reunion or reconciliation, because there was some sort of hurtful words said, and everyone just went to their respective corners and never came back to the table to talk about it. And someone's been feeling very sad about it, very guilty about it. They've been missing you. You've been missing them, but it's one of them where it's like, well, you've been telling yourself they would never want to hear from you, and they've been telling themselves the same thing about you. There's definitely some sort of plan with the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So for those of you where you're orchestrating for someone to talk, for someone to get together, it is going to lead to a beautiful reconciliation. This is good stuff. Okay, let's get you some tea leaf messages. What else do my subscribers need to know? But yeah, celebrating a contract, celebrating a reunion, celebrating a reconciliation. And they're pointing out to me in the Lovers, the sword. I never noticed that. That's the sword of truth. Come on. You can focus. You can do it. Oh, Lord. Okay. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You take your time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on. Okay. Now, I mean, hopefully you can see it. Right? The sword there. So this is happening. This coming together is happening because of truthful, honest conversation. Okay. But I mean, we got great stuff here. And if this is a new relationship, it's the same thing where it's like it's perfect except for one thing, and that could be distance, or it could be different cultures, right? And you're like, I don't know how my family's going to go for this. Or how you feel about family or how you feel about children or that sort of thing. We have bear. Danger, especially in money matters. So yeah, just be careful about what you're spending. And again, I'm just getting this energy of you forgot to stop a payment or you forgot a payment is due. So just go ahead and just double check, okay? Oh geez, dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. That's 9 of swords, 3 of swords. Carrot, about an opportunity or a windfall. Okay? So this is something that you want, but there's a lot of fear and tension around the situation. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Yeah, Knight of Wands and the 9 of Swords. And wind chimes, peace and harmony. Taking a trip to make peace, taking a trip to restore harmony. Kind of aligns with the messages we've already got. What else for my subscribers in the next few days? What else for my subscribers in the next few days? Us, too many, but we'll take them. Remember, these could be quite literal, so interpret them for yourself as well. We have bell, announcement. Some sort of official announcement is coming in at the end of these couple of days that we're looking at, okay, with the Hierophant here and the Knight of Cups. Hey, we're back together. Hey, we are getting married. Hey, we're going to have a kid. Hey, I got the job. Hey, I got into the program. Hey, I got the house. Whatever it is, it's big and it's happy. Seahorse, family matters are highlighted, and we've seen that. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. Absolutely. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. That's what it's all about, right? What else we have over here in all these cards? We have bats, take care, enemies are working against you. I just feel like this is like where this is, right? It's the fear and the anxiety of, I don't want this to go bad again. I don't want this to go poorly. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Absolutely, the Fool energy. It's risky to talk to this person because it could go very well or it could go very badly. But there is definitely something here you want. This is important to you, so that's why you're taking the chance. Wall, a misunderstanding. So talk about this misunderstanding. That's what you're doing. That's the risk you're taking. Leads to happiness. This is really cool. And peace with all the white birds. Wreath, sorrow over a loss. Recovering something that was lost because of a misunderstanding. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Absolutely. Axe, forces working against you. Now, with all these external factors, for some of you, the misunderstanding has to do with someone else interfering into the connection and gossiping. Someone else interfering, someone else told your friend that you said something that you never did, and your friend got upset. But they wouldn't talk to you about it, so you had no idea what the hell was happening. They just stopped talking to you. And that annoyed you because it's like, what's the problem? And they won't talk to you. So for some of you, someone else interfered and told a lie or spread rumors or gossip, made stuff up, and that's what led to the misunderstanding. Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. And this got just left. Everyone went to their separate ways and it just got left. And now it's coming back to the table. Whatever the roles are, either you're getting some people to come back to the table or you're going back to the table because someone else is helping orchestrate this. Whatever it is, a misunderstanding is being cleared up and a beautiful connection can be restored. An opportunity can be brought to the table. And if this is about something new and you're making some assumptions based on what other people are telling you, Oh, it's never going to work if it's long distance. Oh, you can't trust anyone that you talk to online. And I mean, there's so many cases, but there are situations where you're actually talking to a real person. There's precautions you can take, absolutely. There are security measures you can take, but there are cases where it's real, right? Or, oh no, you could never make it on your own, or that would never work, that would never be successful, your family would never go for that, you would never get in, you would never get the job, right? Someone else was telling you this, and so you were making wrong assumptions. That's the misunderstanding that's being cleared up because you're actually sitting down at the source, asking your questions, and it turns out that what you want wants you, but someone else giving you bad information or bad advice was creating that misunderstanding. Okay? So this is really cool. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Looking forward to your thoughts, your feedback. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't, and thank you if you have. I'll be coming back very soon with your week ahead reading. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Take care. Bye for now.